Hey Capricorn, how are you doing? This reading is for Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. Keep in mind, this is a general read. Take what resonates and leave the rest behind. What is going on with the fabulous and most magical Capricorns? What do you need to know? What do you need to see if your high is good? Present time, the Nine of Cups. Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio energy. What's coming towards you? The Seven of Pentacles, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo energy. What you are focused on is the Eight of Wands, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius energy. And your blockage is the Page of Wands, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius energy. And your outcome is the Hermit, Major Arcana 4, Virgo. Okay. Capricorn, let's clarify this and find out what is going on. Present time, you have the Nine of Cups, and the Nine of Cups is emotional contentment, emotional sovereignty, and you creating your own happiness. And there is what's coming towards you, an investment. Now, this is about you reflecting, giving yourself a pat on the back for a job well done, and reassessing or reviewing some kind of situation. And I feel like that this is good. I feel like you feel a little bit more solid in your financial situation, and in your focus is the Eight of Wands. You're like, yeah, let's take this further. I'm ready to go. You're ready to go. Okay. Nine of Cups. Feeling good about this investment. I'm also getting stuff is just growing. And the Seven of Cups, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio energy. Well, the Seven of Cups is mixed feelings, mixed emotions, but I'm also getting something about wishing. Wishing and hoping. Okay, so what are you wishing and hoping for? Fantasizing and daydreaming, but you're in a really high vibrational energy. And the Seven of Swords, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy. Well, the Seven of Swords is strategy. And I feel like there's a situation here, Capricorn, where you could definitely cut corners on a situation, finding shortcuts. Seven of Swords here is hiding an investment. Oh, you're hiding. It almost feels like you're nesting. What are you hiding? Somebody wants to know what you're hiding. What is this Eight of Wands? Velocity, vitality. And the Two of Cups. Are you hiding a partnership? I'm also getting something about travel. Good news travels fast. Two peas in a pod, your yin to your yang. A private investment. Well, in your blockage is Page of Wands. Now, Page of Wands is frisky kitty. It means you're limitless with 8 billion people on the planet to date. You're limitless with adjacent doors available for work and career, and limitless with relocation and or move. Page of Wands can also be somebody who is a man-child, woman-child, or somebody here is having a really hard time of following through with tasks. So this could be a person you're definitely ignoring, or a situation, maybe a creative block. There is no creative block. But somebody here is having a hard time following through. I picked that up in Virgo's reading as well. Like, this person might say, yeah, I'm going to be doing this. I'm going to be painting that. I'm going to, make an art collage on my back wall here. And then you talk to this person and they still haven't done it. So they're having a hard time following through with the task. And the Four of Swords, the exact same energy as the Virgo reading. Four Swords is like putting somebody on ice, not talking. Could be a Libra or a fire sign. Now, your outcome is the Hermit. And the Hermit is sacred knowledge and wisdom. You're packed with knowledge and wisdom, or there's something about keeping something private or looking for something. Finding shortcuts. Hermit also can be about isolation or doing something alone. You feel a little bit free. You like it. Kind of makes you feel alive. Okay, so what is this Hermit? And the Ace of Swords. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy. Well, the Ace of Swords is clarity, truth, victory, catching your lucky break. I'm also getting something about breaking the silence. What is this Nine of Cups and Seven of Cups? I like this because there is a situation where you're in the Nine of Cups. It means you're creating your own happiness. And once you create your own happiness, there's something about a private investment and a private investigating. What are you privately investigating? A friend at a distance. And the Six of Pentacles. Yeah, it's good. Six of Pentacles is giving and receiving, sharing and caring. Receiving some kind of leg up. You have support. And this feels good. I'm also getting something about an invite or an invitation. Seven of Pentacles and the Seven of Swords. Strategy or making swift, quick movement in some kind of investment. And the Four of Wands. Yes. Between you and another person. Four of Wands is the 1111 card. So I'm getting something about you going to somebody's house, but it's private. It means it's between you and a friend. So maybe you and a friend have some kind of thing where you guys get together and, I don't know, drink wine. That's what you like to do. And it feels good to get together with this person. But the Four of Wands is also a situation of freedom. Like having more freedom. What is this Eight of Wands? News, communication, and the Two of Cups. And the Devil. Yeah, it almost feels like, let's go be bad. And I feel like it's in a good way. It almost feels like you get together with this friend and you're like, bring the chips and pop. I've got the movies. Shh. And we're going to smoke tonight. Shh. Right? You're going to be bad, right? That's your like guilty pleasure. But the Devil energy can also be a little bit of passion and sexy time, where you might even be a private room, private party for two here, Capricorn. Somebody wants to invest in this. They're wishing and hoping. And then somebody here is like looking. Okay, so what is this Page of Wands? And the blockage with the Four Swords. Somebody's getting iced out or not invited to the party. Okay. And the Three of Cups. Yeah, no, they're not invited to the party. Three of Cups is socialization, social media, or some kind of third party here. Now, I'm also getting a situation where this could be an actual, like, let's say this is your dog. You might have to put your dog in the other room. Not talking to this friend. Could be a younger fire sign. This could be a mother. Possibly a Cancerian. Social. What is this Hermit and getting together with your buds, getting together with your gal pals? No, that's not what this is. This is like only you and another person in a private setting. So this is like you and your bestie getting together, and this is your partner in crime, and you're like, yeah, when we get together, we're gonna drink a bottle of wine. That's our guilty pleasure. But it makes you really happy, whoever this person is around you. What is this Hermit and the Ace of Swords? And the Three of Wands. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius energy. So you have the Three of Wands, the Three of Cups. This person is waiting. private. Three of Wands is about plans in motion, plans in progress, and clarity and truth. Breaking free and breaking through. Breaking the ice. And then I'm getting like that break bread. What is this Six of Pentacles? And yeah, this could be extra indulging. I'm not going to lie here, Capricorn, where there's a lot of indulging, but it's a good kind of indulging. Could also be bad, but and the Five of Cups. I just wanted to see what this situation was in the blockage. A friend. Because the Five of Cups is loss, hurt, regret, resentment, remorse. Socialize. You used to socialize with this person. Facing sadness. Your friend is sad that you don't no longer socialize with them. Could be a family member, a friend as well. And then you do have like this Three of Wands. Okay, actually, give me another card for this Devil and this Two of Cups and the Eight of Wands. And the Page of Pentacles. Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo energy. Well, it's good energy. Everything seems good. Page of Pentacles is about tangible, a new manifestation, a new focus, a new area of study, a new goal. You have a new goal. Could also be something to do with a new goal and a new baby. But there is something about like doing something in private, like it's just you and another person. Two of Pentacles, pros and cons to a situation. Why did that go so fast? Maybe time flies when you're having fun. Give me another card for this person who is and the Star. Could be a friend, also an Aquarian. Yeah, a friend. Somebody here is really pessimistic, not hopeful that something can heal. Something here went south and honestly you went north, wishing and hoping. Somebody is wishing and hoping that they could like socialize with you or reconnect with you, but you don't want to reconnect with this person. And then the Nine of Cups and the Six of Pentacles is receiving some kind of leg up or a supportive energy. Feeling quite happy. Seven of Pentacles, Seven of Swords, and the Four of Swords is like hiding out at home. It almost feels like you're playing hooky from work and you're eating junk food and watching movies all day, but it feels good. And this person breaking the ice. I'm also getting something about expanding. This is plans in motion. Yeah, we're making plans. Somebody's making plans here. Curiosity. Yeah. Start a project relating to something you are curious about. But you're keeping it quiet. But it's making you extremely happy. I don't know if you're just making a garden around your home. It almost feels... Capricorn, it almost feels like you're like, you know what? I'm going to put on my gardening clothes and I'm getting a bottle of wine. And maybe normally you don't drink wine or something. But you're like, you know what? I'm going to day drink today. Because that's what I'm doing. I'm going out there and I'm going to make a project. Because I feel like you need something to take the edge off. So that it doesn't feel so restricted. Or you're like, I'm going out and I'm gonna smoke pot today. I'm gonna build a garden. Like, it feels like you want to be bad, but to start this project, it's a good kind of bad here, Capricorn. Love. The answer that you are seeking is love. Yeah. You're like, you know what? I don't care. I'm gonna drink a half bottle of wine, day drink. And I think you should. Unless you have a problem with, you know, in that, but I don't feel like this is. You'll know in the morning. When you wake up, you'll have a better idea about what to do. Relax until then. So there's an invitation. So this could be your friend texting you and be like, hey, Capricorn, you know what? I need you to come over and help me garden tomorrow, because this is like giving a leg up or receiving a leg up. And somebody's like, really wish, please, 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 can we please just go out in the garden and smoke a joint and be like 20? That's what this feels like. And this could be your actual like partner in crime, like somebody you do have a love for. Somebody else also you don't want to socialize with, and then you want to break bread with somebody else here. Break free, break through. Breaking out of isolation and breaking the funk. That's what you're doing. And that's why it feels good. Relationship, commitment, partnership, boyfriend and girlfriend. Doesn't have to be. Could just be, like I said. And it says starting a project related to something you were curious about. Well, you could be making babies. You're a Capricorn. Maybe you're making a marathon out of it. Curiosity. Anxiety, stress, depression, panic attacks, and restlessness. What does this shirt say on it? I don't know. Warrior? Getting a worrier. Liquid courage, bravery, confidence, intoxicated, and odd behavior. Maybe you do need to just have odd behavior. Romantic feelings, falling in love, affection, happiness, and emotion. Yeah, that's why I was like, you know what, Capricorn? I'm going to tell you what this is. This is different. There's some kind of like strategy though. You want to keep this investment quite private for a while here. Or maybe it's only been like 7 weeks. I'm also getting something about like 7 months. So, or like maybe you're only 7 weeks pregnant, and that wouldn't apply to you about the drinking and all that kind of stuff. But maybe you're like, yeah, I'm going to be bad. I'm going to eat pickles and like sit on the couch and eat chocolate. Like guilty pleasures. Casket, someone going out of your life or an ending to a situation. Well, we already know that. It's a friend. Boat, money or property through an inheritance, winning or windfall. Maybe that's why you're keeping this private. Tanker, celebration, fun, and enjoyment. Yes, feels fun. And you are ready for that. You know, I have a few Capricorns in my life, Capricorns that are close to me. One is my uncle, the other one is my cousin. And, you know, they can be the life of the party, but they can also be a little bit rough around the edges when they are not as familiar with the people they want to hang out with. I've never met a Capricorn that wasn't rough around the edge. I've never. Never. But man, they're good people. They really are. Capricorns are good people. Big, beware of greed. That's the casket. Send that person, send the pig back to Never Never Land. Lightning, control your anger or you will be sorry. I don't really see any kind of rage or anger, but I'm getting a little bit of like suppressing your feelings. So there's something about you opening up a little bit more. Opening up to this person, opening up to a friend. It makes you almost feel relieved. Dogs, getting together with friends. Yes. This could also be people with dogs and you're just like, wow, you know what? I know what project I want to work on. I'm going to be a dog walker. That's it. I'm quitting my job and I'm being a dog walker. Broken ring, parting of the ways in either romance or business. Well, this person was a greedy pig anyways. Younger woman, dealings or relationship with a younger woman. Okay, so this is my snot-nosed pissy brat. This is somebody who's snot-nosed and pissy, doesn't get their way. Could be a friend. Fan, romance, celebration, and party. Yeah. Clouds, temporary situation. That person, or temporary problems. Yeah, maybe this person was a temporary problem. You know, people come into our life for a reason, season, and or lifetime. Every single interaction that you have is nothing but a lesson. So like when you have an interaction with that person, you can come back from it and be like, huh, what did I learn from that person? What did it teach me about me? What would I do differently? I know that when my dog died, my dog passed away a few years ago. Well, yeah, a few years ago. And I was already a good person at that time. But man, when my dog died, I wanted to be the best person, the most authentic and good person, good human that I could possibly be. She inspired me so much. I did not know that an animal could touch me that much, but she did. And until you like lose an animal or like lose a relationship, like even a falling out with a friend that you thought you'd be friends with this person forever, it's weird. It changes you, but it also shows you a place of where you can grow more as a person. And I look back at all my like relationships or like falling outs and really difficult relationships, the most difficult relationships that I've ever had have never taught me so much about basically of what I needed to see or know. And I always look back and be like, why did I have to go through such difficult lesson? Well, it sets you up not for failure, but for success in the future. It really does. So just hang on there. It's coming. 3 of Wands, expansion, progress, and scoring victory. Capricorn, leave me a comment down below. Let me know how this resonates with you. Like, share, subscribe. And if you want to book a private reading with me, you can also do so in the description box below. Click on the link. It will take you to the website and you can check out the options there. Take care, my friends. Bye-bye.